All right. Well, if I took this off of private, which I hopefully will not, but who knows? Who knows what happens in the future? This is going to be the daily workout. This is the first time I'm actually videotaping this. So this is the week 1 workout, 7 days a week. Week 2 is adventure. Week 3 is a measurement. That's the Monday, Wednesday, Friday ones that I've been videotaping. And week 4 is adventure again. So that's my new setup. And right now it is the beginning of August 2020. It is a Tuesday. So this is the second day I've done this. Done like a worksheet type thing. And oh my goodness. This, like making my own worksheet with a pencil type, well, Apple Pencil type thing, is amazing. Really good stuff. So far so good. I basically wrote it out yesterday, and the coolest thing is just the zooming and then writing. It's like an infinite notebook. So, and I don't like hurting trees too much. So if this is superior, and hopefully I'll never need to buy a notebook again for the most part. Although some people still like the feel of paper, and occasionally, yeah, I might. But anyway, I might even replace that notebook, and I even bought another notebook. That's the Monday, Wednesday, Friday notebook right over there where I'm pointing to. The way this goes is there's about 25 exercises. There's 3 sets of each exercise, and this happens every day. And the week 1 protocol is a full workout every single day. So that's what's going on here. So I am in a program that's called Good Notes 5, I think it is. And one of the iterations of Good Notes. And I just kind of wrote it down. And I used a little bit of highlighting and made some fun boxes with the highlighter. And I can zoom in and write down my results, but I also have a template that I don't have to rewrite every time. So that's kind of fun. I'm probably going to do that with the other thing come 2 weeks from now, possibly. All right. So it's broken up, like I said, 25 exercises. It's broken up in these little tiers where I'm almost kind of supersetting a little bit, but based upon my environment, what works best for this environment. Also trying to, just for the fun of it, drinking my creatine kind of during the workout, strangely enough, instead of a half hour before. See if that does anything. I've been on and off on the creatine. Sometimes I try to save a little bit of money in weird ways and not spending $10 on a thing of creatine is probably a good thing, even though it probably lasts me for about a month, sometimes longer. Especially if I don't take it every day. And especially if I don't do the 2 scoops every day like they say. I do 1 scoop. All right, a lot of stuff I've been talking about, but let's get to it. Basically, this is just me talking to myself in a later date. Hopefully nobody else will view this. If you are viewing this, stop now, because this is just going to be super boring. And I hate to bore anybody that's watching this. All right, I'll talk about the breakdown. Chin-ups, incline bench, chest machine. That's the first kind of thing, but it's broken up. Right now I'll be going back and forth between chin-ups and incline bench, and then I'll be doing 3 sets of chest machine afterwards. The whole idea of this is really experiencing this philosophy of just barely uncomfortable. So real lightweight, real low sets. But somehow, if you do 25 exercises, you really feel it near the end. And it's almost like a super warm-up. Well, some people would think of it as that. I don't. I think it'll actually have real-world results, but I'm not sure. I mean, maybe the way of it is really spend 5 hours in the gym every day, which I am trying to figure out a way not to have to do. Not that I have those kind of goals in mind. But I would like to be in better shape, and I would like to be as healthy as I am. The absence of disease is not necessarily health. I want to take my health to another level beyond just the absence of disease. All right, so, and thank goodness, I also appreciate the health that I have by maximizing it and doing experiments like this. Okay, so first set was chin-ups, incline bench, chest machine. Next thing goes to legs, which is, like I said, this is kind of upper body, chest and back. And then it's, next thing is, well, next segment, we'll call it segment 2, is squats, leg extensions, and leg contractions. Leg contractions is something new for me, so it's interesting. I've set up a machine to do that. So that's segment 2. Segment 3, back to upper body, but specifically the arms. Curls for the biceps, so curls, skull crushers for the triceps, pull-ups, but it's literal pull-ups where you're using your biceps, so you're turning forward. Turning forward with both arms, and instead of normal chin-ups where you're turning your hands outward. And then it goes to dips again for the triceps. So there's a lot of tricep and bicep back and forth. Even though that's the third thing, it just takes the 2 segments of its own. It's broken up differently. Fourth thing, me taking notes on myself and what I'm thinking about this, why I'm doing what I'm doing. Rocket chair, which I'm not actually going to do in the rocket chair because I'll be positioned over, it's kind of like positioning stations around the place. Rocket chair is going to be basically the rocket chair motion, but without just hanging. Also, I'll be having the gravity boots on, so it makes rocket chair a little harder. I'll probably only do one repetition of that just to kind of show. And then there's a plank. Now the way I'm going to do a plank is going to be like 3 breaths. Just 3 long, deep breaths. That's how long I'm going to hold the plank. Then there's inverted sit-ups for that. So let's see here. We got chest and back, legs, mostly upper legs. We got arms. Then we got core, I guess. Stomach, gut, all that kind of stuff. Then after that, we got second page. Almost done with it. Kind of like a chest and back again, a little bit. Hitting that again. So chest and back again. Pull downs, flies, and reverse flies. And that'll be all done in one space on the machine. So part of this is like, trying to go for supersets, but also making what I consider good use out of the things I have around me. Next thing, 6th thing is bottom part of the legs, bottom part, feet and legs and all that kind of stuff. And that's 2 exercises, calf raises, and then it'll be heel downs, toes up. And that's exactly when I'm pushing my heel, basically the heel stays down, but the toes go up. So, and I hold the weight while doing that. So, 7th thing will be grips. This will be forearms, the end of, the extension of the legs, the end of the legs, and the end of the arms. So it'll be grips, and then I couldn't think of anything else to do forearms, so it'll be another leg thing, and that'll be full legs and knees up, which is basically part of those exercises that my dad likes, but it's just the bottom half. And I'll be doing those in a different way. I'll be bringing my knees up, and then I'll be bringing my legs out forward and lateral. Then we go into like an 8th thing or a 7th thing, military press. So like that is just going to be right here. The station's going to be military press and push-ups, doing that right here. Then kind of continuing along that thing, going to do back and tricep again, and that's going to be push downs. And push downs using just triceps. So it'll be do a few sets of push downs using with the arms fully straight, and then bring the elbows in and do the triceps. Last will be bent back lifts, which is a fun little exercise I do just because it seems to have real world utility. Out of all the exercises I do, I think that one has the most real world utility. It's practice for when something's on the ground and it might be heavy and you have to pick it up, and you can pick it up with one hand. When you pick it up with 2 hands, this exercise doesn't necessarily work. But the stronger you get at this exercise, the more likely you're going to be able to pick up things with one hand. All right. So I'm using this, and I can just switch the color of the ink to red. So using the red pen to actually fill this thing out as I'm going. I already ran on the sequence. It's kind of funny. The number of reps is going to be in a square. The sequence is in a circle, and the weight or kind of notes, like segment on the plates, the plate number I put on the machines, that is in a triangle. So weight or plate number, triangle. So that's explaining that. My long-term goals with this is eventually, if this feels really good, I start doing this for a few months and really it just does wonderful things, I am going to figure out a way to make an application out of this. And maybe instead of doing this, I'll be typing it in on the app, and who knows, maybe that's half the fun. But really just kind of experiencing that. I also have this idea that I want to start building applications, and some of these might be good. And really, if I can build this app and somehow gamify it, put levels onto it, and the whole idea is you start at this philosophy of just barely comfortable. If you really are having fun with this and you're just going to barely uncomfortable, not barely comfortable, barely uncomfortable, and then see if that's a progression, see if that's a real thing, see if you can get results while never straying too close to your edges, never going to the place that'll bring you too much pain. That way, this could be something that, if you're willing to make consistency, you don't have to put the intensity so difficult and so hard and crazy and injury prone into this. Enough being said, let's get to it. I probably just talked for 12 minutes. All right, cool. So chest, chin-ups and incline bench. So I actually have to move, and the camera's gonna make this weird, but all right, so there is that. And that is just me doing a chin-up. That's it. That's just one set. And then there is that, which is me doing a few. Not going to go crazy with the numbers. I think I'll go with something like 13. Nice lightweight. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 11, 12, 13. Really trying to pay attention to my form on that, although I know my form could be better in some ways. Alright, switch back to the chin up. Yeah, chin up, hands outside. So really just busting out the rate on this. Actually sore from doing this yesterday. 13. All right. Third set, the final set of this kind of cycle. And like I said, within this kind of cycle thing, there's two things. All right. I'm just going to throw two just because. Might as well on video. All right, but the whole thing is I'm going to try to save enough in the gas tank so I'm not really feeling this all the way around. And last set of these. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, It's not hard, but at the same time, it is kind of a little bit, like I said, I don't think I'm approaching the realm of uncomfortable. Now I'm gonna just write all those down. I tried writing down every go. It's a pain in the butt. So without it being annoying, I'm just doing it this way. So the chin-ups were just 1, 1, 2, and the sequence was on here. You got your chin-ups, incline bench, chin-ups, incline bench, chin-ups, incline bench. So kind of tried to make it an interesting way to do that. And the incline bench was just 13s all the way across. Next will be chest machine, and that's just kind of by itself, its own little world. Got to put that on the 6th thing because I did that yesterday that way, so that was good. So I'm going to leave this in here because the next one after that, oh no, there's all that, everything else is in there too, so I'm taking this with me. Gonna probably turn on a light in there. I think I can move the bench. Grab a drink. Oh, that's good. I carry all this stuff very carefully. Okay. Yeah, well, I should turn on some light in here. I should eventually bring lights into here. That might be an idea. We do have electricity in here. Why not turn on the light? Alright, so chest machine. Also not doing breathing exercises during this because, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Gonna do just 3 sets, a little pause in between each set. Gonna do sets of 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now it's a little break on there. Let's do another set of 7. Like I said, I'm not approaching uncomfortableness too much. 3, 4, 5. Really feeling yesterday. 6, 7. And I don't remember, I'm just doing the levels that I did today. It's not very level, you know. It wasn't difficult yesterday, but definitely feeling it today. And usually my body has this weird trick of making me feel it the day after. This watch is far from perfect. All right, and third set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go, number 7. Oh yeah, there's goodness right there. Whew. So we got 7 in there. Now that we've got 7. Think about the next thing. Next thing is legs, and the way the legs are going to work, probably should have that right there. I think I set that up. Got to really check the numbers for last week, or yesterday, not last week. All right. What was leg extension? Was third. It was on the 3rd level. Okay, for yesterday. Okay, I can jive with that. Squats, I'm just using my body weight. Let's see if we can get all that in here. All right, we got that. Got that. It's still pretty dark in here. All right, so doing the squats right here. Just air squats. Just gonna do 3, 2. Really try to get all the way down there. Then doing this on level plate number 3. On that, probably have about 40 pounds on that. Like doing the toes out here. I go for 7 again. 6. Even at 3, I'm definitely feeling it. Then I'm gonna lay down and get that done. Felt like something was crawling on my leg there. Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't. Oh well. Gonna put some more C-clamps to keep those foam things on there, or switch out to actually the proper pull, which I found. 1, 2, 3. Let's try to keep my heels down on that. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A little bit high on the momentum. Don't know if I necessarily like that. Here. 7. Feeling it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only doing 3. Barely uncomfortable, not really going for anything special there. Also not trying to poke myself with the safety pin that came undone right there. There we go, you're back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo. Okay. On to the ground. I think that's it with here. So yeah, the next thing is curl skull crushers, and also gonna move this. I'll turn off that light in the end. Also gives me a chance to have a little bit of a break because the writing down. Also set up a towel for wiping off because all sorts of sweaty. Having the towel to wipe off feels pretty good. So I'm gonna do that real quick. All right, so the towel thing's interesting because also having a spray bottle with water, so wipe yourself down, spray yourself, wipe yourself down. It's an interesting thing. It's kind of like a multiplication of the process that sweat gives you. All right, so we'll write that down. I think the leg contractions, that was about 40 pounds. Put that in there. Okay, so my squats were 3 each there. Oh yeah, my chest machines, that was 7 each time. So cool thing is I can keep up by writing on this. Eventually, watch all the numbers crunch into something interesting. Okay, leg extensions. That was, I think that was 7. Yeah, that was 7 each time. So I got video proof if what I'm writing is correct or incorrect. And the leg contractions, 7 each time. Now we're on the curls, skull crushers, pull-ups. Curl, skull crushers, pull-ups, and then we got a whole nice set of dips after that. I'm just gonna use those 20-pound weights. I'm gonna write down the weight ahead of time. There we go. Pull-ups and dips, the weight is just me, so whatever I weigh that day, that's what's being pulled up or being dipped. So I think what I'm gonna do is kind of set the angle like this because I can move those dumbbells anywhere. So gonna go near here because why not? All right, get this. Gonna do set of like 7. 5, 6, 7. Just gonna do a single pull up. Oh wait, it's curls, skull crushers, then chin up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pull up, chin up, pull up. Oh, sometimes that's a bit weird on my wrists, so gotta be careful with that one. Weird thing is chin-ups are good. No real wrist issues. Pull-ups, wrist issues. I'm gonna do 7. I'm gonna try to get rid of the momentum. This is probably 4, 5, 6, 7. Feeling good, getting rid of momentum on that. There's 2 different ways. There's actually a lot of varieties of skull crusher. I can do elbows out, elbows in seem harder, and then choking up or choking down on the weights, turning the weights. This seems to be the most fitting. 1, 2, 3 for the skull crushers. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all we need. 1 more set of that, and we're through this evolution. I'm gonna try a little bit less than shoulder width apart, not shoulder length. Really felt that in my chest for some weird reason. Not gonna worry about it. It was also a lot more difficult than the last time I did it. Yeah, okay, this is 3rd set. Go for 7 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wow, I'm glad I didn't go for like 13. I'm really feeling it. 1, 2. Maybe another bonus just in case, but we'll count that as 7. All right. I can put the these back because we're done with that. We're gonna do one pull up and then game over on that. Whoop, that's a chin up, not a pull up. Had to bring my knees up, my legs up for momentum on that one. Not the best place to be, but I'm slightly uncomfortable. All right, I'm only gonna do 3 sets of 3 dips. So, gonna do something a little different here. All right, so how the dips are gonna work out here. Yeah, just right there. Use 2 chairs, set up the dips. So, I'm just gonna do a set of 1, pause, a set of 1. That's 1. I know, 3 sets of 1. Kind of weak, but hey, if I keep doing this, I might just get a little stronger. That's what I'm hoping. How low can you go? Also, trying to be careful so the chairs don't like fly in or move any weird angle. One last set. One last set of 1. But I am feeling it. Definitely feeling it right here. So going to that point of barely uncomfortability, hopefully that's going to prevent injury in the future. It almost feels like I'm courting that a little bit. Maybe it was something to do with the angle of the skull crushers. But anyway, dips are good for you. And I love the fact that I have 2 different ways of doing dips in my household, like full all the way down dips. So 2 chairs, as long as you are willing to be kind of steady, what I'm going to do is do a stabilizing thing with, instead of my knees down, I'm going to put my knees up higher. So if I do destabilize, my legs will hopefully catch me better than if I was like that. So get up here. There's the knee stabilization right there. Get down real low, real low. Gotta get myself all the way up. And that's another one right there. It wasn't pretty, but it was done. And done is more important than pretty right now. But I was very satisfied. That was a full round, I guess I would say. All right, I'm gonna write down right here what just happened. Writing down. Drinking a little bit. All right, let's see what we just did there. We did the whole kind of round of arms. So curls, we're doing 20 pounds. We're doing sets of 7 on the curls. And then after curls, it was skull crushers. Same thing, keeping it simple, set of 7. And then it was the pull-ups, and that was just 1 each. And then it was the dips, and that was just 1 each. So we're starting at the rock bottom here. I can't do much more less than 1. All right, so this is going to be that thing I was telling you about, the rocket chair thing. So rocket chair, plank, inverted sit-ups, all here. Plank is going to be 3 breaths. 3 breaths. And the rocket chair is going to be the inverted sit-ups. That's just me. So gonna actually put on the gravity boots for this. Take another drink. Something's going on with my watch. I think my rubber band is pushing into my watch and clicking the buttons. Not a huge fan of that, but not screwing too many things up. All right, so the way this is gonna happen, let's just get a good angle on this. Oh yeah. Okay, so the planks will be right there. Just get the pole. The pole's right there. Oh, gotta pull the frame back, or pull the camera back. Get things more in frame. So, see those things. There we go, that's probably good enough for that. I can kind of remember that. Doing some of my favorite stuff here. Putting these bad boys on. In essence, the rocket chair is just bringing my legs up. That's it. That's all. Just gonna do that once. Gonna do the plank for 3 seconds. Do that once again. Using the push-up bars for the plank, but not actually doing push-ups. All right, so 3 sets of these. Gonna sink down. Well, actually, if I go up, yeah, if I just jump up, I get stable right there, and that's one. Just doing one. Barely uncomfortable. It's actually difficult to do one with these weights, strangely enough. And then I'm gonna sit here for 3 big breaths. Gonna go as deep as I can into my lungs. See if I can get all those air molecules to touch the back of my lungs. That's it right there. Then the third aspect of this kind of setup is just gonna do one. I'm really feeling it. So it's about not putting me in a state where I want to get excited about this workout. So you can get excited by how much you can do, or you can get excited by how you feel, how much you can do. If you're out of gas and you have a whole bunch of workout ahead of you, you're gonna stall just like I am. But yeah, I'm not quite out of gas, but I'm certainly feeling it. Don't necessarily want to feel it like this. So I want this to be as much of a positive experience as I can make it. And part of doing that is going low with your numbers. So one inverted sit-up. That's it, one. Then I'm gonna try to grab the middle and get off of this thing. All right, maybe I'll do 2. All right. Now it's back to rocket chair. 1. Plank. Inverted sit-ups. It's actually harder getting on and off this thing than doing the one inverted sit-up, but that's okay. Another rocket chair. Wait till I stabilize. Oh, legs were a bit bent for that. Even feeling one on this is feeling it. Blink. Last one in this evolution, I guess. Inverted sit-up. I can do it. You can do it. We can do it. I'm gonna turn this thing around. See if I'm fully kind of straight. The little leap of faith thing This is kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm having to climb up my legs. That's it with that. Whew. That's core work. Hopefully, feel it in my stomach. Stomach can move. All right. Let's write that down. What was that? Rocket chair 1. 1, 1. Plank. Just putting a check mark on there. You know what? I'm just going to put breaths. I'm going to write down 3 because I might do more breaths sometimes. So 3. All right. Inverted sit-ups. I think one of them was 2. I don't know if it was the first one or the middle one. That's all written down. Good news is we are on the second page. Oh boy. Okay. Next thing is change of scenery, pull downs, flies, reverse flies. Whew. How's that gonna feel? Oh, then we got calf raises and heel downs. Whew. Or toes up. Heel down, heels down, toes up. All right. Pull downs, flies, reverse flies. I think I had that all set on 3rd, so I'm gonna write down the 3rd and just keep it there. I think I'm gonna do a set of 13 for everything, just to feel good about it. It's not a lot of weight. And I've already done a few, not many, but a few chin-ups. Yeah, I can leave this in here because I already know it's going to be 13 every time, so that's kind of fun. We'll see where this goes. All right. Yeah, I think I can kind of see what's going on. So I'm facing the same way. There's the audio description of what's going on, because I'm not so sure the camera can pick up in this much low light. I'm facing the same way as I'm doing my chest exercises. I'm actually pulling that bar that's up above me all the way down, and then I go straight into flies, and then I'm going to turn around in the chair and do reverse flies after setting the fly levers a little bit closer to the machine. So it's going to be 3 exercises with an adjustment right before the 3rd exercise, and then an adjustment at the end of the 3rd exercise. 3 sets, each going for 13 reps. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13. Go right into the flies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it's adjustment time. Get myself in close to the seat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think that's the hardest out of all of them. Not terribly bad, but not necessarily what I want. Since I'm in this position, I might as well just have fun with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Feels real good getting that to bounce against the chest properly. Well, not so much bounce, but nice tap. Bounce has a little bit too much momentum. 13. Oh, that's feeling pretty good. Almost done with the second cycle of this. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The getting up and turning around is actually slightly annoying, but it's a good way to catch breath. Last set of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right into the flies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, the rhythm felt really good on that in the beginning. Right around number 7, I started feeling a little bit of a twinge on my right side, and it was a little uncomfortable, not much. And it's lightweight, so why am I? But this is also an exercise in putting my ego aside and going really light with stuff just to go through the whole litany of doing it. And like I said, if I want to go heavy, I can go heavy next week. I can definitely, if I want to, go heavy the week after. And even the week after that. So I have 3 weeks possibly going heavy. 1 week, I'm just doing nothing but barely uncomfortable, which is this. Time to finish that up. Adjust this for the reverse fly. Whew. A little bit toasty in here. Alright. Reverse flies. One order of reverse flies coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, set it back up for flies next time. Flies is kind of my default position on this. All right, so good stuff. Feeling good. All right, probably shut that down. I'm not gonna forget to write this all down. It's a pretty simple number to remember. Just write down 13 on 9 different squares on the workbook. And then we'll figure out what's next beyond that. So yeah, let's look at that. That looks like a human being ready to get work done. Could wipe off on the towel. Probably should wipe off on the towel, but I'm not going to because it's calves next. Want to get to it and get through it. All right, for the heel town, toes up, I'm gonna write down the weight on that. That's gonna be about just using my trusty rusty 20-pound dumbbell, one of them. All right, so writing down all of this that I just did. Yes. A little bit cooler in here. Actually, a whole lot. All right. We are getting close. We got 3 more evolutions left as far as groupings, cycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more cycles. 3 evolutions, 5 cycles. The last evolution has 3 cycles. And the cycle is just me going for a loop. You know, this loop is going to be calf raises, heel downs, calf raises, heel downs. So that is the fun that we are about to have. And if you're me and you're working out with me and you're watching this video while doing a workout, you, me, whatever, time warp thing, I am impressed. If I'm still doing this 80 years from now, knocking it out, getting those advances in technology. Sure, I'll be part cyborg, but should probably have to work out those cyborg muscles and joints and stuff. Cool thing is I'm bringing the chair, also bringing the weight. Put the chair and the weight in one hand, the camera in the other, and we're gonna have fun here. It's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna bounce around all my clutter. Clutter. I like some of my clutter though. That's in defense of being a slob. If I say I like clutter, that means whatever. All right, so where we need to be. Let's see if I can get a good frame on that. All right, that's what we need right there. That's where all the work's gonna happen. This weight, not gonna go. So it's calf raises first. Probably gonna do about 30 of these, and I'm gonna do about 7 the heel toe things. And it's very important I'm doing it here because I'm actually lifting my heel up, but I'm lifting, my heel stays where it's lifted right there because I got full extension on the next exercise. But this exercise I like doing on here because my heel goes all the way down. So I can lean forward, lean these things out, lean back, pull these things in, but I'm kind of really flexing my weight a little bit right here, and the heels can go down. How far can I go down? Probably about that's it. That seems like the limit of my flexibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, feeling this from yesterday. 7, 8. Only gonna do 13. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. Yeah, yesterday I think I did like 30, and that was kind of cool. Except I know that if I do too much calf raises too often, I have trouble walking eventually, and it's not the day I do it; it's a day or two after. So that's kind of a thing I wish to avoid. All right, so sitting in my chair, what I do is I put that on top, keep the heel kind of there. Use this to get that out of the way. Kind of have to do this at an angle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it kind of hurts my foot a little bit, so I lift up when it hurts too much. Take some of the weight off, so I'm not always doing the complete 20 pounds. I think that's 5, 6, 7. Flip that on the other side. It's not much, but it's a little bit I need. And then maybe I'll just do, keeping my heels down, that tires out that, whatever that muscle is right here, just in the front of the shin. Yeah, it kind of tires that out, just doing that. So maybe I'll do that in between sets. I don't know if I consider that really an exercise, but I guess in some sort of weird way. Almost anything can be an exercise, right? So push that out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make that one really good. I don't know if I think I did one bad one in there, so take that out. Put that out over here. Calf raises. Only 13. Just going to the point where I feel fairly uncomfortable. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. Now, back into that. I almost want to develop a weight system that has like padded shoes, and I just lift the whole thing up like that. But right now I'll do this thing just till I feel it. It's so different than, which is just heel up double base, various levels of that kind of thing. So much steadier just like that. But this, not very steady. Not very fast. Go fast with this, it doesn't get steady. This feels kind of steady. I don't know if I can go much faster and just keep it on that steady groove, but that just feels good right now. All right, last set of calf raises, then another set of heel ups. Or heels down, toes up. I'll just call it toes up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, of these days, I know it's going to be fun. I'm going to do it totally, just be lazy on all the other exercises, super lazy, much like today. But I'll be a little bit more fit, and I'll be able to throw down like 3 sets of 60 on that. That'll be kind of nice. Maybe one day 3 sets of 100. Yeah, on an adventure day when I'm not doing any other workout. All right. Put that on top. Get that out of the way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sometimes it doesn't feel like I'm doing very much there, but sometimes it does. It's like from here to here, nothing. Then oh, right there, and then oh, right there, and it's just like it's in patches, which is a bit strange. Gonna do this again. All right, till I feel it right there, right above the shin. I'm gonna put some of this weight first. I'm gonna try to carry a whole bunch of stuff at once. Next is grips, and like basically 3 knees and leg exercise type things. So there will be that. All right, that's a pretty good spot for that. But first, gonna write stuff down. Maybe grab a drink. Empty that out. All right, so my calf raises, I only did sets of 13. What the? Oh, that's annoying. Just switch to another program or something. All right. Calf raises. 3 sets of 13, and the other thing was just 7s. Just 7s all the way across. L equals R. Left equals right. All right, so grips and knee ups. All right, I think I got the angle of the camera set up for that. I'm gonna grab these little bad boys. Today I'm going to do them upside down. Just because. I'm going to do, I don't know, I'm going to do it till I feel it. I got no number in my head right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21, 22, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. I'm gonna go for, what was it, the secret of the universe right there. And the next round, I'm just gonna have them flipped up, see how they feel different. Gonna start out right leg, gonna bring my knee up 7 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because a lot of people like the number 7. And foot out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sideways, laterally. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Love that. I have the chair here to balance and the wall and all that kind of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right around That top, I'm really feeling that. The rest, I'm not really feeling it. 1, 2, that might just be a stretch. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 21, 22, 27, 28, 29. Oh, come on. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 40, 41, 42. Felt that right around in the 20s. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, last set in the cycle. I think in even this evolution, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 36, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. I'm gonna put these back. All right, let's get this done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know I could probably go 1, and then back. Maybe eventually. That's an Adventure Day thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Adventures in balance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do like the balancing aspect of this. And I've done that with a little bit of weight, and I've done that on the ground. Done that on the ground with a little bit of weight. It's a different. You feel it in a totally more intense way, depending on the weight. I guess weight adds intensity, right? All right, so I think I did 42 on all 3 of those grips, and then just did 7 on each of those, basically 777 on each. All right, next evolution has 3 cycles: military press, push-ups, push downs back, push downs triceps, bent back lifts. Those last 2 cycles are going to be in a different room. All right. Military press and then push-ups. Military press, basically you're going to keep with those 20s. Those are feeling good throughout all this. I am feeling more tired than I was yesterday, obviously. Push-ups, it's my body weight, but I'm going to shoot for just doing like 6. I'm definitely feeling it. So it'll be military press and push-ups. And then the push down back things, we're just going to keep that on the 3rd plate so I don't have to change plates because, laziness. All right. The bent back lifts, that goes, I'm writing down some of the weight for things coming up because I want to feel it. That's going to be about 50 pounds. I guess 55 pounds technically. So that's going to be about 55 pounds. I'm actually writing numbers because I don't intend for anybody but me to see this, and I'll want to go back on this and be like, hey, wow, you were only doing 55 pounds back then? Wow. Now you can lift so much more and move so much more and be flexible so much more and get so much more done and not feel tired. It's kind of a weird thing that working out gives you energy. Like yesterday after doing this, I felt so energized. Now, not so much. But right after this, I'm doing a set of breathing exercises and at least one more set of push-ups. So, whew, there is that. Yeah, 7 is going to be good for that. All right, so let's get to it. Yeah, okay, cool. I think that'll get that done. So yeah, military press, I'm going to be using the dumbbells as push-up bars. Also going to be trying to do my push-ups kind of like from that position. And if that wasn't in frame, how should I put that? Kind of from that position. So it's a different style of push-up. Supposedly it eases some of the tension on your some of your joints. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, push-up time. Be gentle on the tile, I guess. Broken and chipped enough tiles in my life. Put them a little lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a different feeling push-up. Wow. I've only started doing those in that way because a friend of mine said, oh, doing it the way you do it tears up your shoulders. So let's see if there's something to that. I'm still going to do it my old way sometimes, but mix it up because, you know, a lot of this is the philosophy for a lot of these exercises and stuff is about mixing it up, I guess. Self-knowledge and all that kind of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Putting down that right one first. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, really feeling that. 6. Had to bend my knees a little bit, and I don't know if the camera catches it. I'm doing that with my feet up on this chair here that I'm sitting on. The camera should catch that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, I'm out of shape. Or I just was so up for this yesterday. Well, it's the third set, so learn to love this feeling. Life is going to have a lot more of it for you if you're healthy, if you're lucky. Come on, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Definitely feeling it. Almost kind of had a weird failure on 3 there. That was quite unexpected. But wanted the consistency of the numbers because they're easy to remember. 7 and 6 all the way through. 7, 7, 7, 6, 6. All right. Last 2 cycles. We're in the last evolution of this thing. I'm gonna leave this right here because I know what it is. Push down backs. Gonna do 3 sets of 13. Push down triceps. 3 sets of 13. Bent back lifts. I'm only doing 3. What did I do yesterday? I was feeling definitely a little bit better yesterday. Oh, I only did a set of 3. 3 sets of 3 on that one yesterday. So today, a little bit of the same stuff. But I'll be happy when this is done. Then I'll be happy once, good goodness. Good golly. Once I'm done with the cold shower and the breathing exercises, and then those push-ups, and then there'll be some meditation. And I'll go to my dad's house and watch something on either Amazon Prime or Netflix with him. Probably Amazon Prime today. Things I wanted to do today, I didn't really do. I wanted to play a little guitar, but I'd rather, I want to play a little drums too, but I'd rather hang out with Dad. Also wanted to do a little bit of writing, but I can bring my keyboard and my phone to my dad's house and do a little writing there. Nothing important to write. Got a buddy that, feeling bad, he's basically turned into a pen pal. I should write him more, and I just got nothing to say. Nothing really is going on in my life. I mean, I like what's going on in my life, but it's just not really worth talking to other people about, because my level of feeling happiness is such an easy hurdle to jump at this point that I tell somebody like, hey, I saw this really cool leaf. Like, so what? It's not even worth talking about. Hey, I got one of my workouts done. Oh, good job, buddy. Yeah, so rather, I guess it's patronizing behavior, rather than indulge in other people's patronizing behavior. Just like, what's going on? Nothing. Because everything I'm doing is probably like nothing to you. Note to self, reload the water. I love that I have that water thing right there just ready to go. And speaking about ready to go, let's get this done. Enough lollygagging. Which is actually a technique to get better at oral sex. Lollygagging. No. It's dark. All right, let's see if I can remember where I put the little lantern. The little lantern that could, and sometimes does. I actually have a couple lanterns up here. There we go. All right. Spooky. All right. So we'll put that up here. I'll put that right there. And we'll put myself right near it. Spooky. All right. There we go. Cool. Oh, this is awesome. So dark. All right, so I'm using my arms. I'm standing up. I'm leaning back for the first part of this, and then I'm going straight. Like straight arms, and it's just like the arm is just the hinge is my shoulders, and it's just going down, just at an arc, sort of, while I lean back against it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13, and then sticking my arms to close to my shoulders and just using the elbows as the hinge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, ooh, 12, 13. All right, we're going back to like the number 7. Or maybe, yeah, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Okay. We're on the second half of the second set. Back to triceps. 1. Gonna go for 7. 3. Oh, there's 3. 4, 5, 6. Come on, 7. All right. Now, gonna start that last set, that last cycle, or the last 2 sets in the cycle. Another set of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. All right. Let's bring those elbows down. Tighten it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. So, move the light. Illustrate this last bit. It's 3 sets, 1 hand at a time. So I'll be doing left and right. Actually, I'm going to be doing right and left. Why not? Or, yeah, left and right. Okay. There we go. See the light? Just lifting up a dumbbell that's set up with, I think the dumbbell weighs 5 pounds. I think the plates on it weigh about 25 each, so that's 55 possibly. Gonna start out right side. Set of 3, and I'm just not moving my back at all. I'm just moving straight. I'm moving myself straight back. 1, 2, 3. Ugh. All right, gotta switch sides. 1, 2, 3. Very practical. Taking all the weight off my lower back by putting the hand that's not lifting, the arm that's not lifting. The elbow goes on top of my knee a little bit above my knee, bracing itself against the leg. So I have a good brace to, put the pressure of the weight. So the pressure of the weight does not go onto my back. Does not go right into the lower back and cause problems for later. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Also trying to get that way up a little bit away from myself when it's near up high. That way I can move it back a little bit further, get a little bit fuller of an extension. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, basically that one of the plates is, that top plate is kind of touching and rubbing against the side of my shoulder a little bit. So by moving it a little bit away from me, I can get a fuller extension. 1, 2, 3. And there's it. We're done. We're done here. Let's be very careful not bumping into too much stuff on the way out of here. I think I can remember. I got a good buddy. Well, he's starting to be a friend. I don't know. I don't hang out with him like a lot or anything. I'd like to consider him a good friend. Eventually, maybe he will be a good friend. But anyway, he's blind, and
the way he navigates himself. Wow, his memory must be awesome. It's like the first time he goes through a space, he creates a mental map of it, and it's good stuff. He can, it's amazing to see a blind human being, once they navigate themselves once, navigate themselves again and again through that same space, the spatial thinking geometrically and all that. Nothing but admiration for that skill. Skill I could probably shape up a little bit, but I don't. Well, sometimes I do. Exercise just like what I just did. I didn't bump into anything, I didn't trip over anything, but I did move very slow. All right, so this is the end of this. This is me writing this down, finishing the final preparations in this. I'm gonna take a cold shower right after this. At least a minute, maybe 2. Should probably set a timer, see how long I'm in there. I usually try to do 30 seconds to the front of my body, turn all the way down and get my whole back of the body 30 seconds. It's probably not the best way to do it, but it seems like, I don't know. It seems like a fun way to do things. All right, so that first set, that was 13. I think on both of them. And then 7s all the way out. And then that last cycle, that was just 3s all the way through. Okay, cool. We're done here. Probably should do the practical things of looking at the document. Okay. Kind of setting it up for tomorrow a little bit. Just gonna sit here and breathe. Shut you down. All right. Well, to future me and anybody else who, as it stands right now, hopefully nobody else is watching this, but if somebody else is, good luck to you. Later it shall be.